Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Ty the Credit Guy. I'm a regular guy just like you. I've been successful in getting my credit score from the mid 500s to over 800. And the purpose of this channel is to share my experiences with you to hopefully help you out. This is my disclaimer. I'm not a professional. And although I do have a lot of real life experience I'm going to share with you, sometimes I may bring up or reference things that I've learned during my research for each video. So here we go with today's topic. I want to explain to you guys how I was finally successful in removing myself from the American Express blacklist. Now, normally when you deal with any credit card, um, any negative history will stay on your credit report for a total of 7 to 7.5 years. If you file for bankruptcy, it can go up to 10 years. So after 7 years, let's say you have a charge off or a collection account with a credit card company, American Express. After 7 years, that history is no longer visible on your credit report, but each credit card company will maintain an internal database and record of that activity, and will prevent you from possibly acquiring an account with them in the future. American Express is one of those companies. For example, 15 years ago I had an American Express card and I defaulted on that card. So even though after a total of 7 years, I was never able to get back in with American Express due to my previous history with them. All right, so 3 things will determine the length of time that you're on the American Express blacklist. The quickest and easiest way to get off of that blacklist is by paying your old debt. So the first thing you have to determine is if you still owe the money. If you paid off your debt, you can generally get back in much quicker. Number 2, if you did not pay your debt, how much did you default for? The magic number seems to be $5,000. If your default amount was under $5,000 and you did not pay your debt, you can generally get back in much sooner than if that amount was over $5,000, you did not pay your debt. In my case, I was right at that cutoff. I think my debt was about $4,200. I defaulted about 15 years ago, and I probably could have gotten in much sooner, but I waited for a total of 15 years before I was able to get back in with American Express. So the easiest way to see if you're on that blacklist is to go to American Express's website, and they have a pre-qualification tool. So what you want to do is you want to see if you pre-qualify for any American Express credit cards. All right. So if something pops up on your account, there's no guarantee that you're going to be approved for that card. How you know if you're still on the blacklist is if you apply for that card or accept that invitation. If you receive an automatic decline and there is no hard pull on your credit report, you're still on American Express's blacklist. And if you go to the pre-qualification site and there is a hard pull, even if you're declined for the credit card, then most likely you're off of that blacklist. So the general consensus is, in order to get off of the American Express blacklist, you're going to need a lot of time. But if you're accepted back into American Express, you're going to have smaller limits. I have 3 credit cards with American Express. I have a business platinum card, and I have an American Express H Honors card and an everyday card. My H Honors card has a $2,000 limit, and my everyday card has a $1,000 minimum, or $1,000 limit. And I think that's near the minimum of what they will approve you for. So I'm going to have to work my way back up and get back in good graces with American Express. But again, it's going to take a lot of time, but you can do it. That's going to be it for today. Again, I just wanted to share my knowledge about the American Express blacklist and wish you the best of luck. See you next time.